Family Matters is a beloved American sitcom that aired from September 22, 1989 to July 17, 1998. The show, a spin-off of Perfect Strangers, originally focused on the Winslow family, a middle-class African-American family living in Chicago. The family was headed by Carl Winslow, Reginald VelJohnson, a stern but loving police officer, and his wife, Harriet, Jo Marie Payton, a wise and caring elevator operator. Together, they navigated the ups and downs of family life, raising their three children: Eddie, Darius McCrary; Laura, Kelly Shania Williams; and Judy, Jamie Foxworth. Also living with them were Carl's mother, Estelle Mother Winslow, Rosetta Lenoir, and Harriet's sister, Rachel Crawford, Thelma Hopkins, along with Rachel's young son, Richie, Brighton McClure. The show's initial seasons centered on the Winslow family's day-to-day experiences and the various comedic and sometimes serious situations they faced. Topics ranged from typical teenage issues, school problems, and sibling rivalry to more poignant themes like racism, peer pressure, and family unity. Carl's profession as a police officer also introduced storylines dealing with law enforcement and community interactions. Family Matters ran for 9 seasons, producing 215 episodes. Its ability to blend humor with heartfelt messages about family, responsibility, and perseverance helped it resonate with audiences. The series has since become a cultural touchstone, remembered fondly for its memorable characters and the timeless values it espoused. Through the Winslow family's experiences, Family Matters highlighted the complexities and joys of family life, leaving a lasting impact on television history. In Family Matters, there were several on-screen matchups. We know you will be interested to know who are the real-life lovers of the Family Matters cast. In this video, we shall have a look at Family Matters cast real-life lovers. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel to watch other interesting videos. Reginald VelJohnson played the role of Carl Winslow in Family Matters. Carl is the patriarch of the Winslow family, a loving and dedicated father and husband. His character is a hard-working police officer for the Chicago Police Department, often portrayed as a no-nonsense yet compassionate figure. Carl's profession frequently introduces plotlines involving law enforcement and community issues, adding a layer of social relevance to the show's humor and family-centered stories. As a central figure in the series, Carl's character embodies the challenges and rewards of balancing work and family life. He is often seen dealing with typical family issues such as raising children, maintaining a strong marriage, and managing the household. Carl's relationship with his wife, Harriet Winslow, Jo Marie Payton, is a key aspect of the show, showcasing a partnership based on mutual respect and love. One of the most memorable dynamics in Family Matters is between Carl and their nerdy neighbor, Steve Urkel, Jaleel White. Urkel's frequent visits and accidental mishaps are a source of constant frustration for Carl, leading to many comedic moments. Despite this, Carl's character shows growth and patience, often coming to appreciate Urkel's unique qualities and treating him as part of the family. In real life, he never married and had no children. Jo Marie Payton played the role of Harriet Winslow in Family Matters. Harriet is the matriarch of the Winslow family, known for her wisdom, strength, and nurturing nature. She works as an elevator operator at the Chicago Chronicle, the same building where her husband Carl's cousin Larry and his friend Balky from Perfect Strangers also work. Her character initially appeared on Perfect Strangers, leading to the creation of the spin-off series Family Matters. Harriet is a loving and supportive wife to Carl Winslow, Reginald VelJohnson, and their relationship forms a central pillar of the show. She is often the voice of reason in the household, balancing Carl's stern demeanor with her compassionate and understanding approach. Harriet's character is portrayed as a strong, independent woman who manages both her career and her family responsibilities with grace. In real life, Jo Marie Payton has been married to Leonard Downs for 16 years since 16th Deck 2007. She was previously married to Landris Clark, 1998-2004, Rodney Noble, 1993-1998, and Mark France, 1980-1987. Orlando Brown played the character 3J, Jerry Jamal Jameson, in Family Matters. He joined the cast in the final season of the show. 3J was introduced as a young orphan who eventually becomes part of the Winslow family. He initially befriends Richie Crawford, Brighton McClure, Rachel's son, and quickly forms a bond with the Winslows. Carl Winslow and his wife, Harriet, decide to take 3J in, providing him with a stable home and loving environment. 3J's character added a new dynamic to the show, emphasizing themes of family, adoption, and the importance of providing support and care to those in need. His interactions with the Winslows, and especially his friendship with Richie, brought additional warmth and humor to the series, aligning with the show's ongoing message of family unity and compassion. In real life, Orlando Brown has been romantically linked to Annalisa van der Pol. Judianne Elder played the role of Harriet Winslow in the final season of Family Matters. She replaced Jo Marie Payton, who had portrayed Harriet Winslow for the majority of the series. Judianne Elder stepped into the role after Jo Marie Payton decided to leave the show partway through its 9th season. As Harriet Winslow, Judianne Elder continued to portray the character as a nurturing and wise matriarch of the Winslow family. Her role included supporting her husband, Carl Winslow, Reginald VelJohnson, and guiding her children, Eddie, Darius McCrary, Laura, Kelly Shania Williams, and their adopted son, 3J, Orlando Brown, through the various challenges they faced. In real life, Judianne was previously married to Lon Elder, 1969. Rosetta Lenoir played the role of Estelle Mother Winslow in Family Matters. Estelle is the matriarch of the Winslow family, Carl Winslow's mother, and the grandmother to Eddie, Laura, and Judy Winslow. Her character is known for her wisdom, warmth, and often humorous perspective on family matters. Mother Winslow's character is also known for her spirited personality. Despite her age, she is active, independent, and often engages in activities that surprise her family. Her relationship with her family members, especially her son Carl, Reginald VelJohnson, is a mix of loving support and gentle ribbing. She often provides Carl with guidance and perspective, helping him navigate his roles as a husband, father, and police officer. In addition to her family role, Estelle has a romantic subplot with Fletcher Thomas, Arnold Johnson, which adds another layer to her character and brings additional warmth and humor to the show. In real life, Rosetta Lenoir was previously married to Egbert Brown from 1948 to 1974 and William Lenoir from 1929 to 1943. Darius McCrary played the role of Edward Eddie Winslow in Family Matters. Eddie is the eldest child and only son of Carl and Harriet Winslow. As a central character throughout the series, Eddie is portrayed as a typical teenage boy who navigates the challenges of adolescence, school, friendships, and family dynamics. Eddie's character is known for his good looks, charm, and sometimes naive nature. He often finds himself in humorous and troublesome situations, whether it's struggling with his schoolwork, dealing with peer pressure, or pursuing various romantic interests. His relationship with his younger sister, Laura, Kelly Shania Williams, is a common source of sibling rivalry and comedic moments, but it also highlights the strong bond they share. Eddie's character also interacts frequently with Steve Urkel, Jaleel White, the Winslows' nerdy and accident-prone neighbor. While Eddie is initially annoyed by Steve's antics, their relationship evolves over time, and Eddie comes to appreciate Steve's loyalty and friendship. On Family Matters, Darius McCrary was an on-screen match up with Tammy Townsend. In real life, Darius McCrary was previously married to Tammy Bronner, 2014, and had a relationship with Karine Stephans from 2009 to 2011, and Juliette McCrary from 2005 to 2006. Kelly Shania Williams played the role of Laura Lee Winslow in Family Matters. Laura is the middle child and only daughter of Carl and Harriet Winslow. As a central character in the series, Laura is portrayed as intelligent, ambitious, and level-headed, often serving as a counterbalance to the more chaotic and comedic elements of the show. Laura's character is well-rounded, dealing with various typical teenage issues such as school, friendships, and dating. She is academically inclined and often depicted as a high achiever who takes her education seriously. Laura's aspirations and drive are highlighted throughout the series, showcasing her as a role model for young viewers. One of the key aspects of Laura's character is her evolving relationship with Steve Urkel, Jaleel White, the Winslows' nerdy and perpetually clumsy neighbor who is infatuated with her. While Laura initially finds Steve's advances annoying and frequently rebuffs him, their relationship undergoes significant development over the course of the series. Laura gradually sees Steve's good qualities, including his loyalty, kindness, and intelligence, leading to a deep and meaningful friendship, and, eventually, a romantic relationship in the later seasons. Valerie Jones played the role of Judy Winslow, the youngest daughter of Carl and Harriet Winslow, in the pilot episode of Family Matters. Judy is the younger sister of Eddie, Darius McCrary, and Laura, Kelly Shania Williams. Valerie Jones's portrayal of Judy was brief, as she was replaced by Jamie Foxworth after the pilot. Judy Winslow's character, as played by Jamie Foxworth, continued to appear in the series for several seasons. Judy was a typical younger sibling, often involved in the show's family dynamics and storylines that highlighted the experiences of growing up in the Winslow household. However, her character was eventually written out of the show after the fourth season without much explanation, a move that has been noted and discussed by fans over the years. Jamie Foxworth played the role of Judy Winslow in Family Matters. Judy is the youngest daughter of Carl and Harriet Winslow and the younger sister of Eddie, Darius McCrary, and Laura, Kelly Shania Williams. Judy Winslow's character was initially a regular part of the series, appearing in the early seasons alongside her family. As the youngest sibling, Judy contributed to the show's family dynamics, adding moments of sibling rivalry, mischief, and humor. Her character was portrayed as a typical young girl navigating childhood and adolescence within the context of the Winslow household. In real life, Jamie Foxworth has been in relationships with Michael Douglas Shaw, Jake Steed, 2001, Byron Long, 2001, Lexington Steele, 2000, Cherry Rain, 2000, and Ed Powers, 2000. Brighton McClure played the role of Richie Crawford in Family Matters. Richie is the son of Rachel Crawford, portrayed by Thelma Hopkins, who is Harriet Winslow's sister. Richie becomes part of the Winslow family dynamic, living with them in their Chicago home. Richie's character is introduced in the early seasons of Family Matters as a young boy who quickly bonds with the Winslow family, especially with his cousins Eddie, Darius McCrary, and Laura, Kelly Shania Williams. His presence adds another dimension to the show's depiction of family life, showcasing the interactions and relationships between extended family members. In real life, Brighton McClure was previously married to Ashley Leisinger. They were married from 2011 to 2014. He was romantically linked to Sterling Victorian, 2015 to 2019, and Melissa Ordway. Thelma Hopkins played the role of Rachel Crawford in Family Matters. Rachel is Harriet Winslow's younger sister, making her Eddie, Darius McCrary, and Laura's, Kelly Shania Williams, aunt and Richie's, Brighton McClure mother. Rachel Crawford's character is introduced early in the series as a supportive and loving member of the Winslow family. She is portrayed as a single mother who works hard to provide for her son, Richie, and maintain a close relationship with her sister, Harriet. Rachel's character adds depth to the family dynamics of Family Matters, highlighting the bonds between siblings and the importance of extended family support. Her interactions with Carl, Reginald VelJohnson, often showcase a friendly banter and mutual respect, adding humor and warmth to the show's narrative. Thelma Hopkins has been previously married to Donald B. Allen. She has also been in relationships with Michael Dorn, 1993, Robert Guillaume, 1980, A.V. Falana, 1976, and Jim Brown, 1975. Jaleel White played the iconic role of Steve Urkel in Family Matters. Steve Urkel is a nerdy, clumsy, and socially awkward neighbor of the Winslow family, particularly infatuated with their daughter, Laura, Kelly Shania Williams. Originally intended as a one-time character, Urkel's popularity with audiences quickly turned him into a central figure of the show. Steve Urkel's character is known for his distinctive nasally voice, oversized glasses, suspenders, and catchphrases such as, "Did I do that?" He is a genius inventor, often creating bizarre gadgets that lead to unintended consequences and comedic mishaps. Despite his clumsiness and eccentricities, Urkel has a heart of gold and is characterized by his unwavering loyalty, kindness, and genuine affection for the Winslow family. In real life, he married Nicoletta Rule on 4th of May 2024. Jaleel White has been in relationships with Bridget Hardy from 2008 to 2011 and Christine Lake in 1990. Sean Harrison played the role of Waldo Geraldo Faldo in Family Matters. Waldo, often referred to simply as Waldo Faldo, is a close friend of Eddie Winslow, Darius McCrary, and a recurring character throughout the series. Waldo Faldo is depicted as a good-natured but somewhat dim-witted character who provides comic relief in the show. He is known for his goofy personality, quirky mannerisms, and distinctive fashion sense. Despite his lack of intelligence, Waldo is portrayed as a loyal friend to Eddie and occasionally finds himself involved in the Winslow family's various misadventures. Sean Harrison lives a private life, and it is not known who he has had relationships with. Michelle Thomas played the role of Myra Monkhouse in Family Matters. Myra is Steve Urkel's girlfriend and a recurring character throughout the later seasons of the show. Myra Monkhouse is introduced as a smart, kind-hearted, and fiercely loyal character who develops a romantic interest in Steve Urkel, Jaleel White. Unlike Laura Winslow, Kelly Shania Williams, whom Steve obsessively pursues throughout the series, Myra reciprocates Steve's feelings and becomes his steady girlfriend. Her character brings a new dynamic to the show's narrative, showcasing a relationship that contrasts with Steve's unrequited love for Laura. In real life, Michelle Thomas was in a relationship with Malcolm Jamal Warner. They dated from 1988 to 1994. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.